There was a couple named Robert and Nadia who shared 10 years of marriage. Robert was an honest, hard-working, and honorable man who had a deep love for his wife. He enjoyed the comfort of home and a peaceful life. His wife, Nadia, on the other hand, was a woman who was enthusiastic about the sparkle of parties and the company of her friends. She often went out to have fun until late at night. Despite the birth of their lovely son, Oliver, Nadia did not change her behavior. Robert, as a dedicated and loving father, took care of Oliver every night while Nadia had fun. He was worried about his wife but loved her too much to say anything. However, this situation could not last forever. On an apparently ordinary day, fate decided to change the course of Robert's life. He had left work earlier with the intention of spending quality time with Nadia and Oliver. Little did he know that day would reveal something that would shake his entire world. Upon arriving home, he noticed that Nadia's phone was on the kitchen table. She never left it there, which made Robert feel a twinge of concern. The phone vibrated with a new message, and he couldn't help but take a quick look. What he saw made him stop in his tracks, his heart beating hard in his chest. It was a message from a man named Marco, whose content made it clear that there was more than just friendship between him and Nadia. The exchanged words revealed secret meetings and vows of love. Shock and sadness overwhelmed Robert like an unbearable weight as he tried to assimilate the reality of Nadia's betrayal. Emotionally devastated, he confronted his wife, who did not deny the affair. With a broken heart, Robert made the difficult decision to divorce Nadia, determined to put an end to the situation that had eroded the foundation of trust in their marriage. On the day he was packing to leave, Robert and Nadia had a heated argument with emotions running high. With tears in her eyes and a choked voice, Nadia begged Robert, "Please, Robert. Don't go. Forgive me. I don't know what came over me. Give me another chance. For our son." Nadia's words echoed through the house, mixing with the bitterness and feelings of betrayal that Robert felt. Would this be the end of a 10-year love story, or was there hope for the couple to rebuild their relationship, strengthened by the love they had for their son, Oliver? Robert was too tired to forgive Nadia. She always left him and their son at home to go to parties and have fun, and now he had the explanation for everything, so he told Nadia, "Nadia, I loved you, and you ruined everything. For our son. What a lousy excuse you used to justify yourself. You cheated on me with another man and made me look like a fool. I don't want anything to do with you anymore." And Nadia, also crying, said, "Please, Robert. Just one chance. Please. Don't do this to our son, our marriage, and our family. Don't leave me and our son." And Robert retorted to Nadia, "To our son. I will never let him want for anything. Because I know he is not at fault for any of this. But you. I want distance from you. You deceived me. You betrayed me. You lied. I want you out of my life." And the couple argued very badly, and Robert left the house without looking back. Robert was completely destroyed inside. He decided to move to another city to recover from the suffering and damage he had suffered, but he decided that he would pay child support for his son and visit him whenever he could during school breaks. Many years after the betrayal, Robert had recovered and was now dating another woman named Christina, a hardworking, humble, friendly, and honest widow and mother of 2 children, a boy named Thomas and a girl named Julie. The couple seemed to love each other very much, and Robert seemed to enjoy the children's company, and they seemed to like him, which helped Robert transfer his love to them after he separated from Nadia, and also helped him overcome the distance and longing he had for Oliver. But he did not abandon his son. Robert paid child support and called the boy often to catch up. One day when Robert and Christina were together, Christina said to her beloved, "Robert, I'm a lucky woman. You're an amazing man, and I believe I hit the jackpot. As for your son, I don't object to helping him and supporting him, even here. He's your son and had no fault in this. Keep giving him all the attention and love he deserves. I just regret that he's with that woman who cheated and betrayed you." And Robert lovingly replied, "Nadia is now in the past. She chose that path, and I'm happy to have an incredible woman like you. And her kids, who I already love like they're my own." The relationship flourished, and the couple seemed very happy, and Robert enjoyed spending time with Thomas and Julie as if they were his own children. This made him feel less lonely and helped him deal with the longing he had for his son. Over time, those children started to have affection for Robert and considered him their father. Nadia saw Robert's social media and was shocked to see her ex-husband happy and radiant with a widowed woman with 2 children. This left Nadia very frustrated, and she decided not to let Robert enjoy this happiness. One day when the couple was having a family moment, Nadia called Robert and said, "Hello, Robert. I wanted to settle the paperwork for our separation and the sale of our house to split everything." Robert responded to his ex-wife over the phone, "Nadia, solve this through my lawyer, okay?" Nadia nervously retorted, "Please. For Oliver. He misses you so much. Come for him. He really wants to see you." Robert replied to Nadia, "All right. If that's the case. For our son. Let's settle this in person. Let's resolve this whole situation." Robert discussed the situation with Christina, and she gave him total support because a child was involved. Christina said goodbye to Robert, saying, "Come back soon, my love. I'll be waiting for you." And Robert said goodbye, "Yes, my love. Soon. Within a month and a half, I'll be back." Christina and her children said goodbye to Robert, and he hugged all 3 of them and said goodbye. Robert boarded a plane and upon arriving in the city, went to Nadia's house. Oliver was happy and hugged his father, saying, "Daddy, it's so good to see you. I love you." Robert lovingly replied to his son, "It's so good to see you too, my dear." And so, after a long time apart, Nadia and Robert started talking privately. Nadia said, "Robert, I know I've done wrong by you. Let's save our marriage. Our son misses seeing us together." Robert replied, "No, Nadia. I want to resolve this problem, divide everything, and get out of here to live with the love of my life, Christina." Nadia sarcastically retorted, "A woman who has 2 kids who are not even yours. That's strange, my love." Robert responded, "Don't call me love. I'm not your love. Leave those children out of this. They have nothing to do with it. I already care for them and like them as if they were my own children. And I love my son as well, as much as I love these children. I already consider myself the father of 3 children and love them equally." But Nadia hugged Robert and kissed him, saying, "Robert, let's be a family again. For our son's sake. He needs it. Please forgive me for everything I've done. Think about it." In his thoughts, Robert said, "It's true. My son needs a family together. But I can't break up with Christina. I'll give Nadia a chance. Maybe she has changed. During that month, they lived like a family, but Robert had not broken up with Christina or written anything by letter or call, as he would do in a month and a half if he wanted to reconcile with Nadia. Nadia treated him very well that month. One day, Nadia went out alone to buy something for their son, but ironically, Nadia forgot her cell phone, and Robert saw several messages from Nadia arranging a meeting in a park. So Robert went to the address and, upon arriving at the location, saw Nadia and another man kissing. Shocked, he took pictures with his cell phone, then with his head held high, went to the couple, and caught them red-handed, saying, "Nadia, you are worthless. You fooled me again. You liar." And the lover ran away like a dog with its tail between its legs, and Nadia in tears replied, "Please, Robert. Forgive me. I made a mistake again." And Robert replied angrily, "Enough, Nadia. You will end up alone and with nothing. I did well not to break up with Christina. Now I know you never changed. You only manipulated me. Your game of manipulation ends here." And Nadia, crying and screaming, said, "Robert, please don't go." Robert went to the house, packed his bags, and said goodbye to his son, saying, "Bye, my son. I love you very much, whatever happens. Daddy wants you too much." And then he decided to leave the house. Nadia appeared and said, "Robert, please don't do this. For our son." And Robert spoke angrily, "Enough, Nadia. Stop this ridiculous show and this cheap theatrics. Your integrity as a woman is tarnished. At least take care of your integrity as a mother. Because I have proof against you on my cell phone, and if I decide to tell the judge that you leave our son to go out with these men, you're done. And the court can give me custody of my son. From now on, only talk to me through my lawyer. Because I don't want to see you even painted in gold. Goodbye, Nadia. And take care of our son. If not, I'll take him away from you." So Robert left the house. Nadia cried a lot and Oliver hugged her. Robert returned to the city where he was living. Christina welcomed him with joy, hugged and kissed him, and Christina's children also hugged Robert and called him Dad several times. The couple talked and Robert explained that he was about to break up with Christina but clarified everything without hiding anything. Christina understood and forgave Robert, which only strengthened their love. Robert blocked Nadia from his social media, WhatsApp, and everything else. Now Nadia could only speak through Robert's lawyer. Over time, Robert married Christina and they lived very happily. Robert's lawyer brought Oliver to see his father during school vacations. Even though he was far away, Robert never missed a chance to spend time with his son. He just didn't want any contact with Nadia anymore. In fact, Nadia ended up alone. A few months later, Christina had some news. She was pregnant, which made Robert very happy. Christina had a daughter who made him very happy. With his stepchildren, Robert now had a woman who loved him unconditionally, lovely stepchildren, and a daughter with the woman of his life. Robert communicated with his son through calls and letters. Nadia had no choice but to accept Robert's demands, and she couldn't even be angry with him since he had plenty of reasons and was taking care of their son. Robert didn't want to lose his son, so he ended up taking the boy to live with him after discovering that Nadia wasn't being a good mother. The boy got used to his stepmother Christina, his half-sister, and Christina's children, who became his family. Robert loved his son and didn't speak about the reason for his separation from Nadia, as he didn't want his son to have a negative image of his mother. But one day, it would be inevitable, and Robert would have to tell the truth to his son. Nadia reaped the fruits of her compulsive and limitless betrayal, ending up alone and with nothing, living in her comfortable house, but without her husband and son. And so ends the story of Robert, a man who overcame betrayal and found true happiness with a new family who loved and respected him. He learned that true love is built on trust, loyalty, and dedication. We hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any exciting content like this. Share it with your friends and family and help us grow even more. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.